go to another issue that has been massive in the media this year, of course, and that was one of the most high-profile criminal prosecutions in Australian history. And in April this year, it culminated in the High Court's unanimous 7-0 acquittal of Cardinal George Pell, this country's highest-ranking Catholic, on charges of child sexual abuse. The face of the church in this country and an outspoken and staunch conservative, Pell had his share of enemies among the progressive commentariat, particularly at the ABC, which ran a series of stories accusing him of these appalling crimes. And wasn't the national broadcaster horrified at the final High Court ruling?
A lot of people have suggested there might be a loss of faith in the legal system over this.
But the ruling has wounded those dedicated to supporting survivors of clerical abuse.
What do you say to people tonight who are so disappointed by this?
So not to say it didn't happen, but it was possible that it didn't happen. So you don't think this undermines the jury system?
How do you maintain a faith in the criminal justice system if you can go through all of that, continue to give evidence, continue to debate, continue to be cross-examined, continue to have their lives torn apart, only to get to the High Court who says it's all off?
The question we should be asking is not so much how you maintain faith in the criminal justice system, which in the end worked, albeit belatedly, but rather how you maintain faith in the national broadcaster.
The question I have for you is how much guilt does the ABC feel, having made sure that this victim has gone through years of hell only to be hurled down when the case should never have been.
There was, however, no such caution from Louise Milligan and Four Corners, which did not canvass any of Pell's defence from the trial. In my view, it should have done, and which lined up witnesses condemning Pell.
I think the ABC was tremendously unfair to George Pell over the last 5 or 6 years, and I think the leadership needs to reflect on this. The current affairs and news take a set against someone. All the non-specialist journalists follow the lead of their specialist colleagues, and then you get the comedy and satire programs. Tim Minchin singing "Come Home, Cardinal Pell" with its line, "I think you're scum." Now, I think that is wrong, and the ABC is so powerful that it needs to do better in terms of internal balance. With great power comes great responsibility, and I think this beyond the culture wars, they need to reflect on the disparity in power between this giant corporation and a single individual they attack.